Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. We're back with another February frog or finish, and today we're going to be finishing some things, which is awesome. I told you guys last week that we are pulling out my sewing machine, which I'll show a little clip here of what my sewing machine is. It's a Kenmore. I actually got it from my sister-in-law. In like high school and early college, I used my mom's, which I think was a brother. But this one is my sister-in-law's. I got it kind of in a bartering thing. She didn't use it anymore, and I was making some stuff for her, so we kind of exchanged that. But yeah, I really like it. It's a nice working machine. We're gonna try to finish 4 things today. We have my baby blanket. One of my baby blankets, a jumpsuit romper situation. I think it's a romper, I guess. A hoodie that I just need to finish the pocket, and a skirt that I need to put the ruffles on the bottom and sew the elastic on. I'm going to do the blanket, the hoodie, and the romper first because they all need white thread, and then I'll switch it out to either blue or black, whatever I need for the skirt. I think it's in blue, so we'll have to find the blue thread. So hopefully I have enough thread in my bobbin that we don't need to change it out for the 3 projects. It shouldn't take too much for each of them. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying video number 3, part 3 of February frog or finish. It's really hard to say, I promise. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, go ahead and hit the like button. Say hi down in the comments below and let me know what you're working on this Whip Wednesday. And let's get started. All right, so I'm going to show you what all we need to do today, hopefully within the next hour, to get all 4 of these done. So I was going to record a little bit earlier today, but my phone was dead, so I couldn't. So I was like, well, might as well pin everything. So here's the baby blanket. I'm going to be using a zigzag stitch on this. I don't mind too much that it's like a little frilly. It's just how it's going to be. I don't really know how to fix that. So, but a zigzag stitch right along the edge, I think will make it look good. Then we have this skirt. So this is the top. This is where the elastic will go. It's a nice, like, thick elastic band. It's over there on the floor. And then this is the ruffles at the bottom. So I pinned all of that, hoping it doesn't fall out. And then we have the romper situation. It kind of has like an elastic band around, like, above your bust. And where's the pins for that? Which has a small hole, like, right here. So it's like a couple inches. So there's just like elastic here. So I'll probably use zigzag for, I don't know. Do I use zigzag or straight? It looks like they used a straight stitch, which is weird. Maybe that's why it broke. Maybe I'll just make the stitches longer. Hopefully that'll work. And then we have this hoodie that I made. It literally just needs the pocket to be finished. The fun thing about this hoodie, one, it's made of fleece, so it's nice and warm. And the second, so the chest piece is in this purple, white, and dark purple plaid. The sleeves are purple. The hood is the same as the plaid. And then the pocket, normally for a hoodie, you just have this pocket. But since I am a crocheter and I want to be able to crochet out more when it's colder, I created this pocket as well. So this, when we eventually sew this, ow, I just stabbed myself. When we sew this, this will be a pocket as well as the standard, you know, muff pockets. So that's going to be fun. And then also I'll need to, I forgot to pin the hem, but I'll need to hem this a little bit. I don't think it's going to unravel. It just doesn't look like super clean. It actually rolls up a little bit, so should be easy to make that into a hem. So, all right, let's get cracking. I think we're going to work on the baby blanket first because that's going to be the quickest, I think. right, so here's what the blanket looks like. We fixed this. It actually went all the way around the corner a little bit too, so I think actually, oh, there's a bigger hole over here. Oh no. All right, I'm going to go fix that real quick. I didn't realize there was a whole hole there. But yeah, I went from like here all the way down this side, and I did miss a few places. It was kind of hard because the ribbon was up on both sides, but yeah, that's what she looks like. But I'm gonna fix this little slit over here because I didn't. This should be easier though. Now it's up on both sides. All right, I should be able to do this. We got this. All right, next we're doing the romper situation. As I showed before, this section right here where the elastic is right above the bust is a little open right here. And I also realized that the tag, where's the tag? The tag is kind of coming off too. So I'm gonna fix that too. And there's all these like loose threads and stuff. So I'm gonna sew that down as well. Now I have it back on a straight stitch and not a zigzag, but I still kept the length of the stitch kind of long. I'm hoping that works and not. I also have to avoid hitting the elastic. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard. I already lost the pin. Okay, this is not fun. Okay, I'm actually gonna move the needle to the left side, which is number 6 on here. I'm gonna stretch this out. String, can you move, please? Okay. Cannot lose this. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay. Doesn't snap, that's good. Looks like it got everything. Cool. Couldn't even tell it was ripped. Okay, and then we're gonna fix the tag. Where's the tag? Here it is. Ew, that was my finger. Okay. Did that work? Yes, okay. I also love this machine because it has a thread cutter here. My other machine, or the one that's my mom's actually, I think it was brother, didn't have a thread cutter. And it makes things so much faster. Okay, just cutting off all those little threads. Let's see, is this one still kind of attached? Yes, okay, it just has a lot of extra threads. All right, there's that back on. And that one is done. I just want to let you know the pins I'm using are Dritz. I don't know, it's hard to see that, but I don't know if those was Joann's brand or if you can get these elsewhere, but I just want to let you know what they were. I also do like clips as well. I'll link the ones that I use down in the description box below, but I also like those as well. It just didn't work for a lot of these projects. All right, next we're working on the hoodie. It's kind of hard to show you, but we're going to be sewing down this side, across the bottom, and then up the side. And under here is 2 pieces of fabric, or at least under this is 2 pieces of fabric. It's the lining of the pocket and then also the purple outside pocket. So we're going to start. I was thinking about hemming here, but I think it's going to be fine. If I need to, I can like zigzag stitch it later. I think I'm just going to use a straight stitch for this, but I am going to shorten the length to maybe like 2.5, 3 maybe. We're going to try that out. Let me actually use the scrap fabric. I was having problems earlier with the blanket getting the zigzag stitch to work, so I just want to test this out before. I'm going to put this up. Make sure I like the stitch length. And actually I'm going to switch the needle back to, I think I'm going to switch it to the middle. There we go. Sorry, the skin. Lost my thread. Where'd it go? It's probably one of the more frustrating things about sewing is it always happens and I don't know why. You think you have enough thread and then it's just like, just sucks it all back up into the machine and I'm like, no, stop that. Okay, let me make sure. Let me pull this out. Yeah, it should be good. This is the length I'm going for, which is about a 2.5. It only has like 2 or 3, but, and then for the zigzag, I did, I think a 4 length, 5 width. Okay. Let's get rolling on this. I should have enough bobbin to finish this one. If I don't, I will be upsetty. Okay, problem is I need to make sure I'm only sewing through the top part of the hoodie, or the chest part, not the back. So I'll slide this through. Oh. Here we go. So I'm really going to be sewing through like 3 layers, at least on the bottom. It's the purple layer, the plaid layer, and then the chest piece, I guess you can call it. Just gotta make sure I don't catch the back into it. Okay, you need to go back that way. And we're gonna start right on the edge. Oh, should I put the needle over more? Where does that fall? Perfect. That's exactly where I want it. Okay. And then we're going to backstitch. Okay, we're at the corner. We're gonna rotate. Oh, helps if you lift the foot up. Oh, I'm sorry if you can't see. Ah! Moving the camera back. Working with a lot of fabric here. Gonna fix this little blip here. Make sure we're still looking good back here. I feel like I'm definitely not going straight. And if I'm not, then whatever. I'm not redoing this pocket. I don't have the patience for that. Okay, last corner. Pivot. Okay. All right. See how this looks. Oh, wait, that's okay. Okay. Man, you can barely see the seam, at least on the thick part. All right. So there's the first side, the bottom, and the other side. Looks pretty good. I could have done purple thread, and I think I might have for this. Threads were so tiny. No, I think I did white. Really hard to see. But yeah, I did a zigzag when I was connecting the inner pocket to the chest piece. It looks pretty nice. Messed up a little bit there, but other than that, looks pretty good. I think I used gray, which honestly looks really cool. Maybe I should have used gray instead. Oh, there's a loose thread in there. Shh, we're gonna hide it. All right, so I'm just gonna cut these. Actually, I'm gonna thread this through the back. Let me get a needle real quick. Okay. Well, the reason I'm threading this one through the back is so I can tie it to the inside thread. Oh, I lost it. No! Now you gotta see me thread this again. Oh, come on. Going cross-eyed. Okay. Okay, so we're sending it through the back. Ow. So that I can tie the thread into a knot. And I'll do the same thing as the other one, but I won't show you that because we don't need to watch that. Because I know this hoodie's hopefully going to be getting a lot of wear, so I want it to be durable, and I want it to last. Let me know if you guys are interested in making a hoodie like this. I'm probably not going to do a full tutorial. I honestly just like traced one of my favorite hoodies, which is my Under Armour hoodie. You've probably seen me wear it before. And then that's one, and then we need to do this one. And then I just doubled up the pocket. Well, I'd have to like draw it out and explain how I made the what I'm calling the yarn pocket. Because what else are you gonna put in there? Snacks. You'd probably put snacks in there too. Okay. But yeah, if you guys want to know how to make the yarn pocket, let me know. I'm definitely not a sewing expert, so there's probably an easier way out there of doing it, but it's just the way I did it. I think I'm going to leave the hoodie unhemmed for now. I do need to try it on to see. I think it is long on me, which is shocking for me being 6'1" for something to be long on me. All right, there she is. I'm going to try it on and you guys can see how she looks. Okay, so this is how she looks. So it is like a little bit long on me, but I kind of like it. It's like almost to the, like, my crotch area. And I did leave like a little bit of a slit on the side, so it's fine if it's long, because when I sit, I won't like rip the side seams out. But this is the yarn pocket. Let me put some yarn in it. I'm going to be exaggerating and put a big blanket yarn in here. This is a Yarn Bee Cozy Occasions. It's like Hobby Lobby's version, and this is almost a full skein, so could probably put a small puppy or kitten in here as well if you wanted to do that. And then obviously we have these pockets as well, so there you go. Okay, so next we're going to work on this skirt. We're going to try to get the ruffles on the bottom and the elastic band done before I have to go do other things. So first I have to sew this part right here, which is where the ribbon connects all the way around. I think that'd be best to do it first. I hope so. If not, we'll find out. And then I'm also using black thread instead of blue thread because I do not have any more blue thread, which I did not check before deciding that I wanted to finish this today. So yeah, we're gonna sew down this seam on the ruffle and then start, I guess, here. Am I gonna have to hem this too? No, it should be fine. It's gonna be on the inside, but yeah. So the black thread shouldn't matter because it's all gonna be on the inside anyway, hopefully. But yeah, I think everything else was done with, switch these around. I always do that to myself. I always put the pins the wrong direction. It doesn't fully matter, but it does to make life easier. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hoping I'm doing this right. If you want to know my skill, it's very low on doing things properly. Like, what's the right way to do it? No clue. Couldn't tell you. Okay. Thread is in there. Come on, get down. Ow. Okay. Let's try this out. Okay. So there's that part. I'm just going to leave all the threads until the end and then I'll clean it up. But, all right. And then we're going to start from here. There's like a little bit of like a slit in the back, because that's where this meets. Oh yeah, that'll look great. So that way I have some movement in my legs and I can sit down without ripping it. All right, and then we're just gonna let it rip and go all the way around. I feel like I did not pin this super well. It's really hard when it's one side is gathered and the other side is straight. That's what I learned. I'm gonna set it to the left side because I want to bypass the thread that's already here and hide that. So let's see. Okay, take this out. These ruffles are going to be the death of me. Okay, get in there. Okay. Okay, pick this up. I forgot there was a corner. Okay. Definitely gave myself too much room on the corner. Okay. All right, let's see how that looks. Make sure this hole is closed. Almost couldn't find it. Dang, that looks good. Heck yeah. That looks so good. All right, I'm going to have to cut off this piece right here. Let me see how the corners look. Beautiful. Here's the corner. This corner ended up a bit more rounded, but honestly, I'm not mad. It looks really cute. Can't even tell, but that's where this is where the slit is. So, let's see, where's the... Can't even find it. But yeah, it's gonna kind of like ruffle there. I'll put it on over my other clothes. I just want to show you guys in a second. Okay, so you're kind of like on the floor because I couldn't find a good angle to get a good view of the skirt. So I'm going to stand up, but you're not going to see my face, but you'll hear me. But yeah, it's a little bit longer than I remember wanting to make it, but it would look so cute if like it gives me salsa dance vibes, which is so fun. So I'm going to show you. Obviously this is where my jeans on, but here's the elastic. Here's what it looks like, and it's got the cute little ruffles. I feel like I should have made the ruffles a little bit shorter, but I think she's really cute. And it doesn't have a slip or anything under it. I think it's thick enough that it doesn't need like a slip or anything. And then here's the back. Here's the cute little ruffles. I think it looks so cute. I think it also would be cute maybe like on the side. Let me see. Oh yeah, that'd be cute. So there's the ruffle like on the side. There we go. I feel like either of those would be cute. Because like once you have like a shirt or something over top, you can't see where like the seam is. And who's paying attention when it's so fun? So there we go. Alright friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I can't believe we finished all 4 items that I wanted to finish, so that is quite an accomplishment for me. I'm so glad we did it. It took me about hour 45 minutes for all 3 of those, or 4 of those, so pretty happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want any other kind of sewing content. Like I said, I'm not an expert at sewing and whatever at all, but I do enjoy it when I get to do it. And yeah, I would love to show you guys, if you're interested, about the yarn pocket. As you can see, I am wearing my new hoodie. It's so warm, and now I just want to go for a walk and crochet, and it's so much fun. So if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and send this to someone you think would enjoy this. And I will see you guys next time. Also, if you made it this far, let me know down below. I'm thinking about doing a live next week for Frog It or Fix It, or sorry, Frog or Finish. And I need you guys to let me know. I'll also have a poll up over on my post, over on the community tab. So don't forget to vote there as well. And I'll probably put up a poll on like Instagram or TikTok or something as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Whip Wednesday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.